The sheriff rings a bell before dark every day. Once residents hear the bell, they all quickly return home and habitually touch the strange stone by their door. Even children obediently follow this routine. You can imagine how terrifying the nights in this town must be. Only after the streets are completely empty does the sheriff return to the station, where a sign on the wall indicates they've safely survived 96 days. Because one man had drunk too much, the tavern owner had to lock up and let him stay overnight. With the drunk man's wife and daughter waiting at home and her husband nowhere to be seen, his wife had no choice but to lock the door and go inside. Later that night, as the drunk man's daughter was getting ready for bed, she heard an old woman's voice outside the window. The voice said it was too cold outside and asked to come in and sit for a while. The girl was easily fooled. Despite her mother's desperate attempts to stop her, it was too late. The next day, when the drunk man sobered up, he found neighbors gathered outside his house. Before he could even ask what was happening, the sheriff slapped him across the face. It turned out the sheriff had warned everyone countless times that families with children needed to secure their windows tightly, because children were most easily deceived by these creatures. But the man had foolishly ignored these warnings, which led to last night's tragedy. He would now have to face the consequences of his reckless behavior. The reason the sheriff hated the man so intensely wasn't just because he had caused the death of his own wife and daughter, but also because he had put everyone else in the town at risk.